Hello everyone, I welcome you all to ixamBee. Friends, do not miss to subscribe to our channel and press on the bell icon so that you can stay tuned to all the latest updates with respect to the upcoming government exams. So today in this video, I'll be discussing the last part, that is part 3 of the 3-part series of the 100 important questions for paper 2 of the PFRDA Grade A examination 2021. And friends, in case if you have missed to watch the part 1 and part 2 of this series, you can watch them as the link for the same is provided in the description of this video. National pension scheme that was launched in which year? So the national pension scheme, as we know, it's a voluntary defined contribution retirement savings scheme, and this scheme was introduced on 22nd of December 2003, and this is basically for the central government employees. To whom are the sweat equity shares or the sweat shares issued by a listed company? So the category of people to whom the company can issue the sweat equity shares. तो एक कंपनी जो है स्वेट इक्विटी शेयर्स अपने एम्प्लॉयज और डायरेक्टर्स को इशू कर सकती है एंड दैट कैन बी डन एट अ डिस्काउंट और इट कैन बी कंसिडरेशन अदर देन कैश. और ये कंपनी स्वेट इक्विटी शेयर्स अपने एम्प्लॉयज और डायरेक्टर्स को इसलिए इशू करती है बिकॉज दे आर प्रोवाइडिंग न्यू नो हाउ और दे आर एडिंग वैल्यू टू द कंपनी. टू whom does a pension provide monthly income? किन लोगों को मंथली इनकम प्रोवाइड करती है पेंशन? सो द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज द रिटायर्ड पीपल. सो अ पेंशन बेसिकली प्रोवाइड्स अ मंथली इनकम टू द पीपल ड्यूरिंग देयर अनप्रोडक्टिव ईयर्स एंड यूजुअली दैट इज आफ्टर रिटायरमेंट. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग एक्ट्स एज एन ऑपरेशनल इंटरफेरेंस फॉर एनपीएस and is responsible for the administration and customer service function for all NPS subscribers? So which of these do act as an operational interference? So Central Record Keeping Agency, that is CRA, operational interference between PFRDA and the NPS intermediaries, and there are two CRAs which have been appointed by the PFRDA. Who is the current chairman of the PFRDA? So the current chairman of PFRDA is Supratim Bandyopadhyay. The unique identification number used for NPS subscribers is known as, जो एक unique identification number होता है NPS subscribers के लिए, उसे हम किस नाम से जानते हैं? So it is referred to as PRAN, that is PRAN, that is Permanent Retirement Account Number, and this is actually a unique 12-digit number. और ये नंबर जो है अलॉट होता है सब्सक्राइबर्स जो भी होते हैं एनपीएस के उनको, एंड इसके लिए हम एप्लीकेशन कर सकते हैं NSDL के पोर्टल पे. Which of the following is not correct with respect to the issue of bonus shares by a company? So there are certain conditions which the company needs to comply for the issue of its bonus shares. Okay, so इनमें से वो कौन सा ऑप्शन है जो कि कंडीशन नहीं है for the issue of bonus shares? So the memorandum of association and authorization by the memorandum of association, that is actually not one of the conditions because section 63 जो है conditions provide करता है bonus share के issue के लिए, and the first and foremost important condition is authorization by the articles of association. So जो articles of association है उसका authorization required है, memorandum of association का नहीं. The benefit of the pension or retirement is known beforehand in which of the under mentioned schemes? इन सारे schemes में से वो कौन सा scheme है in which we are knowing the benefits of pension or retirement beforehand? So Atal Pension Yojna, that is a scheme in which actually a defined amount that has to be contributed or paid, and after retirement जो amount हमें receive होगा वो हमें पहले से पता होता है, and जो maximum amount which can be received is 5. A debenture holder is entitled to which of the following? जो debenture holders होते हैं कंपनी के, they are entitled to which of the under mentioned? So Debenture holders, as we know, they are the lenders of to the company, and जो debenture होता है वो debt instruments होता है. So उस debt instrument पे there are interest payment done at a fixed rate, or the rate that is predecided. The NPS contributions cannot be invested in which of the following asset class by pension funds. So the contributions which the subscribers want to invest are invested by the pension funds which the subscriber themselves choose, and it has to be in accordance with the guidelines which the PFRDA prescribes for each asset class. So NPS subscriber, they have been given the freedom that they can allocate their contributions to different asset class, and it can be through the active choice or auto choice. How many schedules are there in the Companies Act? So the Companies Act in total has 7 schedules, 29 chapters, and which consist of 470 sections. What is the number of minimum members that is required to register a public company under Companies Act? Minimum number of people कितने चाहिए होंगे कि हम एक public company को register कर सकें as per the Companies Act provisions. So the 7 is the minimum number of members who can register and form a public company. However, there is no limit on the maximum number of members. National Pension System, that is a pension cum investment scheme and has been launched by the Government of India for providing old age security to the citizens. So, which is that regulatory authority which regulates the NPS? So, PFRDA, that administers and regulates the NPS. A company may issue fully paid bonus shares. So, the fully paid bonus shares that can be issued by a company, which is of which of the under mentioned that is correct with respect to that. So as we know that fully paid bonus shares, they cannot be issued in lieu of dividends. So but these fully paid bonus shares, as section 63 provides, they can be paid out of the free reserves, the securities premium account, and capital redemption reserve account. So the maximum capital that a company can raise is known as, okay, so what is the threshold limit or the maximum capital एक company जो है raise कर सकती है? So we know that authorized capital is that maximum amount of capital which the company is actually authorized to raise. It is the maximum permissible limit, and that is or that has to be mentioned in the memorandum of association of the company. PFRDA is headquartered at, so the headquarters of PFRDA is in New Delhi, and it was established on 23rd. The PFRDA was established on 23rd of August 2003 and is one of the regulatory bodies under the Ministry of Finance. As per the Companies Act 2003, a public company can issue securities by way of which of the under mentioned that is a way by which a public company can issue its securities. So as per section 23 of the Companies Act, a public company that can issue securities to the public, and it can do that through public offer, okay, जिसमें prospectus issue होता है and all, and through private placement or right issue or bonus issue. On the other hand, if we see private companies, they are not allowed to make public offers, so they can issue securities only by way of private placement or right or bonus issue. Within how many days a company should transfer the dividend to unpaid dividend account if it remains unclaimed within 30 days from the date of its declaration? So what is that time frame for the amount to be transferred to unpaid dividend account? So within 7 days from the very date of expiry of the period of 30 days, okay, if the dividend that remains unpaid or unclaimed, that needs to be transferred to the unpaid dividend account. The Atal Pension Yojna has replaced which of the following schemes? Avlamban Yojna was replaced uh, by the Atal Pension Yojna, and this Atal Pension Yojna, it was introduced in 2015, basically for the unorganized sector. As per the Companies Act, the first auditors of the company, they have to be appointed within what time of the registration of the company and by whom. The first auditors, they are required to be appointed by the board of directors, and that appointment has to be done within 30 days from the date of the registration of the company. However, this provision is applicable to the companies other than the government companies. When is a prospectus called as a red herring prospectus? So when a prospectus that can be referred to as a red herring prospectus. So as per section 32, red herring prospectus, that actually is a prospectus which does not specify or which does not include the complete particulars with respect to the quantum of or the price of the securities. The Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority Act came into force on which did the PFRDA Act came into force? 1st of February 2014, when the PFRDA Act came into force, and it was passed on 19th of September 2013. Who can be appointed as the chairman of the NCLAT as per the Companies Act 2013? So a person who has who has actually been a judge of the Supreme Court of India or the Chief Justice of the High Court, they can be appointed as the chairman of the NCLAT, but that can be done after consulting the Chief Justice of India. What is the minimum guaranteed pension under Atal Pension Yojna? So the minimum guaranteed pension under Atal Pension Yojna, that is 1,000 rupees, and given after attaining the age of 60 years, and it actually depends on the contribution which is made by the subscribers for their chosen pension account. The purchase of its own shares or other specified securities by a company, that is termed as, so basically buyback of the shares by a company, that is known as the purchase of its own shares or other specified securities by a company. As per the Companies Act 2013, an appeal challenging the decision given by the appellate tribunal, that can be filed with the Supreme Court within how many days of receiving the order. So what is that time period within which an appeal can be filed with the Supreme Court? So within 60 days from the very date of the order of the appellate tribunal, an appeal can be filed with the Supreme Court. The administrative control of employees' provident fund organization is vested to which of the under mentioned ministries? So the EPFO, that is under the administrative control of the Ministry of Labor and Employment, and it is a social security body which is actually responsible for the management and regulation of the funds of the pensions and mandatory life insurance, etc. Under the PFRDA Act, a person who is actually aggrieved by an order of the authority or by an adjudicating officer, they can appeal before. So the correct option for this is the Securities Appellate Tribunal. So an appeal can be preferred before it. The securities premium account means. What does securities premium account as per Companies Act means? So section 52 provides that securities premium account actually is an account in which a sum which is equal to the aggregate amount of the premium which is received by the company on the shares which are actually issued at a premium, that has to be credited in this securities premium account. An individual can be appointed as an auditor of a listed company for a maximum of how many consecutive years? So the individual can be appointed for 5 consecutive years. So In case of individual auditor, it is a one term of 5 consecutive years, whereas in audit firm, it is 2 terms of 5 consecutive years. So thank you everyone for watching this video, and before I end it, I would like to make you all aware that we at ixamBee, we are providing flat 32% off on all online courses. So ये जो flat 32% off ixamBee प्रोवाइड कर रहा है, ये सारे ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज पे है. तो आप जो कूपन कोड आपको स्क्रीन के ऊपर दिख रहा है, आप उसे यूज करके इस अपॉर्चुनिटी को अवेल कीजिए और आप अपने आप को एनरोल कर सकते हैं किसी भी कोर्स में जो कि आपको हेल्प करेगा आपके government exam के preparations में. So friends, you can contact us on the number, or you can visit our website for the same. All the best for your exams, and friends, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and press on the bell icon. Thank you.